Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the Bishop, the Tier 5 British SPG. This one's located on the west spawn of Airfield, and it's under the command of To See You Dead of the Lost Clan. And yes, we did see him recently in another replay. Game on! Well, it's the 4.5-inch howitzer in the game, but in reality, it was a 25-pounder. This one is capable of doing 450 alpha, 28mm of pen, 2.2 meters on the blast radius. There's no stun because, of course, it doesn't have it. It's not 150 millimeters in caliber, so yes, it doesn't get any stun. But it's a colourful one nonetheless. And of course, it's a firm favourite amongst a lot of Arty players simply because of its rapid fire rate. It's got the ability to unload a lot of shells on the enemy very quickly. Okay, well, we're looking at the moment at the enemy side of the battlefield. This Arty does have a limited range, so you have to get fairly close to the enemy. The standard reload rate is 12.37 seconds, and we can see To See You has actually got 10.65 on his mods, so that's what we're seeing. 2 seconds off the reload. Looking around for a target. The trajectory of these shells is pretty good, actually. Bounce out. Direct hit. Nice one. That was his first shell. You get 39 in total. So he's trying to work out where the next one's going to go. Oh, he's found another one. A Budgie who's sitting in a position where he can be hit. Oh, rounds out. Looks good. Oh, it went long. But I carry on with that one. Just persist. Okay. Don't move back too much. Lands nearby. The 88 is coming well on very fast. Well, I say fast, but obviously it's a very slow tank destroyer, but the fact is it's an assault tank destroyer, and when they do come on like this, they actually make themselves vulnerable because their supporting tanks can't keep up, and yes, then they tend to die very quickly because they keep getting hit. Now there's only there's two Artys on the enemy team. They've got a Bishop and an M41 HMC. On our team, we've got a Bishop and a Gorilla. So actually that kind of gives us the advantage. Although the M41 can fire over the entire range of the map, the Gorilla can be very, very accurate. That guy just got tracked and he used his repair kit to get into action very quickly. And he stopped very suddenly, which To See You thought, well, I think I can get a hit if I aim ahead of him. Well, he has been hit now, and there's a pretty good chance that he's still there. No, he's actually pulled away. I think in some of these replays, they deliberately tried to prove me wrong. Now that M10 RPFM, we can see in the distance, he's probably out of range. And we've got a red line now on the 88, and that probably means we're too close. And in fact, actually, we probably need to pull back because that hilltop there is getting in the way. And if we pull back, we should be able to get the shell over the top. Okay, VK2801. Rounds out. Direct hit for 134. You can see it hit the frontal plate. There's a big yellow stain there where the shell impacted. Rounds out. No, that just missed, but good anticipation. Okay, we've got that Budgie back and he's gone. That was the same Budgie we saw earlier, but there's two Budgies on the enemy team. Going for the 88 again. You know, this is actually quite a good player because he's actually turning left and right intermittently to try and fool which way he's going to go next. You know when you've got a good tank player who knows what they're doing. And the enemy Bishop just killed RT67, who was camping near the base. Okay, Jackson fires in advance. Gets a splash on him for 31. I think that would have damaged his tracks. So we're waiting. Oh, yes, he's in sight. Rouse out. And this time he does get another hit. 71 hit points. He's a one-shot. Can we get the first kill? Anticipate his direction. We've got a bit of a rescue balloon, but we fire the round in. And that was a direct hit. Because there was no explosion. Now, hopefully that Jackson will reappear again. Oh, the Leopard just got a kill on our Excelsior. And he's now gone down into a position where he is killable himself. And he goes out the game. Now, the Juno is a little too close. There's that new budgie. Or a different one. I wonder if the Juno's going to come up to the end of this area and sit on the perch and see if he can spot any of our guys. In which case, to see you is probably going to get some damage on him. The enemy's one up on us at the moment. Now you can see that he is actually relatively close to where that Jackson was hit. We haven't seen him, but then the view range for this Arty is only 250 meters. And in fact, the Jackson's decided to change position and he got spotted. Rounds out. Oh, he got the kill. Perfect. So there's his first kill of the game. Okay, we can see that VK's still there. Yep, that was where the shell was intended to go, but the VK had already moved out of the way. There's the budgie again. Line him up. No, you see he's anticipating that he's in trouble. The Juno's too close to the mountain for us to do anything about at the moment. Oh, this 88! He's in a lot of trouble now because, yes, he's going to start getting direct hits. Unfortunately, we're not spotting them at the moment, and that's causing us a few problems. We lost the only spotter that we had up there. He pulled back down. In fact, it's getting kind of crowded in the cap area because a lot of the tanks who are out spotting for us have now pulled back and they're sitting around this area. And that makes it easier for the enemy to kill them, and it also causes problems for us. We can't see the enemy unless they're spotted. And here comes that 88 again. The enemy is pushing. That Juno goes down. Taken up by our M6 in the end. Okay, so we get a shot on the 88, but the VK's come into sight. So I go for the VK. He's got less armor, easier to kill. Rounds out. Big hit. 174. He's down. The budgie's in sight. Go for him. He's down. The 88 is very low on hit points. Rounds out. Oh, and he goes down. So in a matter of moments, we were down one tank and now we're up one tank on the enemy because they made a furious attack and it fell apart. That's where the fire rate of the Bishop really comes into its own. You can actually end an enemy attack just by pummeling them to death, and, well, he certainly did get a bit of fun out of that one. Which one to pick next to hit? Oh, I wouldn't go down here. No, it's a bit too steep. That's it. You can easily get over that one there. Didn't take any damage when doing so. That M6 has certainly got some big kahunas because he actually held on to his position against that assault and provided us with some lovely spotting. Okay, the enemy KV-1 is just behind the rock, so we fired around in. Notice how it came down almost from above. One of the greatest things about the Bishop is the near vertical trajectory when the shells are coming in. It's very similar to the Gorilla in that sense. And down in the south of the map, we can see a KV-85's just been found by our new tank, our new light tank, the Gabbler Destroyer. It looks like that KV-85 might be AFK because he's not moving at all. Oh, but the M41 just shotgunned the 5916 on our team. Now, there's the KV-1. Okay, now we can really have a bit of fun on this guy. The first shot missed, but as long as he doesn't stay too close to the hangar, anticipate where you think he's going to go. And to do that, you see he's not going to expose himself to the enemy until he actually has to. So he's going to hold on that corner behind cover. And now he's a one shot. Oh! And there we got the kill. Nicely done. That's the second kill for to see you dead. So now the enemy's down to just 3. The KV-85 appears to be alive again because he's moving. And I think the Gabbler tried to kill him, but just failed to do so. We know where the M41 HMC is, and he's just within range, but he's just got killed by the Gabbler Destroyer instead. He appeared to try a shotgun, but it didn't work. If only the M6 and the Budgie would now focus on the enemy tanks in the other side of the map, because we know where the M4A1 was last seen, and there's the KV-85. Ahead of his track, rounds out, looks good. Direct hit! And he got a fire! Burn, baby! Burn! He's still going. Put another shell in. Yes! Perfect. 3 kills for to see you dead now. Okay, let the Budgie go ahead to find out where the M4A1 is. I think the M6 was just making absolutely certain for himself where the M4A1 might be. And although we don't want to blunder into the field of fire of that M4, we do need to get to the cap. And the Budgie is sort of like screaming, Cap, he needs help. We haven't got enough time, so we need to keep moving. Budgie's now moving away from the enemy cap. In fact, he's actually flipped over, so we have to go and deal with him now when you get that symbol in. So, yeah, don't stick around. We need that Budgie alert up and righted. I don't know how he managed to do it. Oh, he's got himself back up and righted again. We have to get to the cap. We haven't got enough time. And the M41 is actually near the cap area. Okay, so first shot misses, hits the wreck. He's coming on. Oh, and he's just wiped out our Budgie. It was a one shot, but let's see if we can get a second shot on him. Just missed him. Now, I'm not sure. Yes, the M6 does make it sure. And that's it. That's the end of the game. I do love a little victory dance by the Arty at the end of the game. It proves that we won, and it also means that we are alive, yes. That was a first ace tanker for To See You Dead of the Lost Clan in the Bishop. He also got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 13 in that game. And his win rate was high. It was 6,570, which is super income standard. So let's have a look at the team score and see where he was. Well, the highest damage actually went to the poor Budgie who died. He got a high caliber and a Confederate and 3,340 hit points of damage. The second highest damage in the game was the Budgie on the enemy team with 2,750. And the third highest damage, well, that goes to See You Dead with 1,976. When it came to kills, the top scorers were the Budgie and the M6 on our team, 4 kills apiece. 3 kills went to See You Dead and also the Hellcat on our team, and also to the 88 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, we're in third place because the top score was the Budgie with 1,404. 940 went to the M6. And then finally, we've got To See You Dead getting 820 base experience points out of that one. He was in platoon with a Zaddy Micah and also Lost King Can in the T67. So I presume that was actually a clan platoon because, of course, they've got that name on them as well. Yes, they are from the Lost Clan. So, yes, it was a platoon from their clan. And, well, he did very well. He did the best out of his team. The T67, I'm afraid, didn't get any damage or any kills. And the Zaddy Micah, well, 476 hit points, but no kills. But there we go. To See You Dead, 3 kills. Very well done indeed. Let's have a look at the detail. 36 shots fired. Remember, this thing only carries 39, so he only had 3 shells left at the end of the game. 15 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but he did get 19 splash. Damage of 1,976, of which 1,775 were at more than 300 meters. The others, well, that's the close shots, which may have been on that bunch of enemy tanks that tried to assault the M6, because they were very close to him. He also damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3, got 170 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he actually made 24,536 credits from that game, including 11,179 from Holiday Ops, and he also took away 1,230 experience points out of that one as well. But I suppose he'll be most happy about the fact that this is a first ace tanker, because you got the scrolls underneath, and yes, you only get that the first time. So now he's proved that he can do it. Now he's got to do it repeatedly. And there are some players in What Arty Noobs, of course, who love the Bishop and do play it repeatedly, and they get a lot of great results. So I expect we'll probably be seeing some really good replays coming out of To See You Dead. And I suggest if he looks at the playlist for all the other Bishop players in the game, he might actually find a few by Hospals and some of his colleagues, which are really eye-opening. And yes, the Bishop is quite a good little arty. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.